I remember third grade, summertime air, red, white, and blue seemed everywhere. A teacher on a ladder hanging stars in our classroom. Paper flags and fireworks had the whole place in bloom. We talked about freedom, how this country began, about farmers and soldiers and ordinary men. I still see those quarters shining bright in my hand like little silver pieces of the heart of this land. Back in '76, as a kid, I believed this country was a promise stitched in every dream. That whole third grade year through those young boy eyes, it felt like the 4th of July. It felt like the 4th of July every day. Freedom in the air in an old American way. From the courthouse square to the schoolhouse bell, you could hear that liberty story we still tell. Now here we are, 50 years down the line, and that same old fire is still burning bright. 250, and I feel it all come alive. It still feels like the 4th of July. Back in 1776, they put it on the line. Washington stood steady while the storm clouds filled the sky. Jefferson wrote the words that still burn true and bright. Franklin helped fan the flame that never lost its light. John Adams raised his voice, said freedom's worth the cost. And men like Hancock sound so bold, knowing what they lost. That summer in Philadelphia still echoes proud and strong, and every 4th of July we're still singing their song. From 1776 till now, we've carried that flame and we've made it somehow. And after all this time, I still feel that fire inside, like the 4th of July. Back in Philadelphia, in that summer heat and light, they signed their names for freedom, knowing they could pay with life. Inside Independence Hall, they gave the world a reason why. And beyond those old brick walls, a new day was on the rise. The Liberty Bell and the Declaration, born in that July, still live in every small town parade and every flag held high. And when I see those colors wave, I feel it deep inside, like that same old spark from 1776 is still alive. It felt like the 4th of July every day. Freedom in the air in an old American way. From the courthouse square to the schoolhouse bell, you could hear that liberty story we still tell. Now here we are, 50 years down the line, and the same old fire is still burning bright. 250, and I feel it all come alive. It still feels like the 4th of July. Now it's 2026, and I'm 59, and that boy from the bicentennial still lives inside. When I see your glory waving and I hear the marching bands, it takes me back to those quarters and that pride across the land. The same songs, the same colors, the same freedom in the air. And I'm thankful I'm still here to see this country there. 50 years later, Lord, what a gift in life to celebrate a 250 and feel it all tonight. Back in '76, I was young and wide-eyed. Now I'm older, but I still feel that pride. And after all these years, it's still that fire inside, like the 4th of July. see those bicentennial quarters laid out on my dresser top. And for a boy back then, America felt so big, so good, so strong. Now here I stand, 50 years later, and the same feeling's back tonight. Like somehow I've been given one more chance to see it through those same young eyes. It felt like the 4th of July every day, and now it does again in the best kind of way. In the small town parades and the songs we sing, and the freedom we hold and the faith we bring. Now here we are, 50 years down the line, 250, and I'm still proud she's mine. Let the bells ring out, the eagles fly. God bless the USA tonight. Yeah, it's 250, and I feel it all come alive. It still feels like the 4th of July.